Alright, so this is going to be my rebuild for the Boston Celtics. It's not really going to be a rebuild, it's going to be more so of a retooling. I'm going to make sure progressive fatigue, I just turned that shit off. I mean, is that cheating? I don't know. All this stuff is off, stipend roll off, injuries off. Yeah, I'll just leave everything else the way it is. So basically what I'm going to be doing is pursuing what I would think would be the best case scenario for the Boston Celtics after the 2021 season. So we're going to download the top draft class and let's get a look at this roster. So I still have to sim through this first year, but obviously they have all these guys. I mean, this team's probably going to do better just because injuries are off and everyone's going to be active. All I'm going to do is just kind of, yeah, I mean, sure. In the real world, these guys are playing, but we're just gonna sim the season, and I'll see you guys with my thoughts after we see how the Celtics end up. All right, so here we are. LeBron won MVP, LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, Montrezl won Sixth Man. He's really not even playing the playoffs now. Giannis Depoy, Steve Nash, yada yada yada. Did Tatum make an All NBA team? No, he didn't. Damn. All right, so I mean, we finished as the fourth seed. Like I said, this season really doesn't matter. They did a little bit better than they did in real life. I mean, yeah, no injuries, so I could see it happening, but is what it is. The pick's not really going to matter because we're probably going to end up trading it, and we lose to the Nets in the second round, so the first round, Nets win the finals. James Harden's MVP. All right, here is the offseason. So first plan of attack is to trade Kemba Walker. So he has this 1 year deal, and I'm pretty sure there's a player option on it, so he could accept it for like 37 million after this year. We have to re-sign Robert Will. Fournier, we're probably gonna look to re-sign him. Smart still on the 1 year, 14 mil. I mean, the Celtics really aren't in contract hell. They have Kemba, which is the one bad contract. Outside of Kemba, though, like look at these deals. These are all obviously these two are locked in. Outside of that, these guys are all pretty fair contracts. Um, we're gonna go right to the draft lottery. We're gonna see what happens here. Pistons end up with the first pick. Um, nice. Where the Celtics 21st pick. I mean, in real life, I think they're gonna get like the 18th or something like that. So I mean, that's not horrible. Or 16th, whatever it is. Again, we're probably not gonna be drafting anyone. So with this, I know Celtics always have a terrible trainer. I'm gonna fire this dude. I'm gonna hire A- guy. Let's load up the contract a little bit, just so we can get some potential camps, stuff like that. Hopefully we get him, we sign him. I'll just let this all be automated. So now we're gonna go to the NBA draft, but before the NBA draft, we're gonna look to move Kemba. I already have an idea of how I want to approach this. So I want to try to trade Kemba for Jeremy Grant. Um, I mean, I want to try to keep it realistic. Like, obviously, this is just so unrealistic. Like, this would never happen. This would never happen. A lot of these trades, it's 2K, so, I mean, Kemba's an 85. IRL, he's probably like an 80. Like, Clint Capella, obviously, in a heartbeat, you do all these trades. But I want to look at a trade for Jeremy Grant. I don't think that would work like that. So, obviously, the Pistons will have the salary cap to fit Kemba. I think the Pistons could benefit because obviously Boston's going to have to give up some picks here. So we'll say give them the 2021 first. So it's the 21st pick. We'll give them a 2023 first. Is there anyone like... I mean, Corey Joseph is making 12 million. Maybe they try to throw that in there to try to lessen the blow on the salary cap. I don't know if the Celtics could even... Oh, okay, he's going to become a free agent, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, this is about as realistic as it's going to get. Maybe we throw in like a second round pick. I don't think the Celtics would give up more than 2 first round picks on top of Kemba for Jeremy Grant. I mean, just to keep it really realistic, we'll throw in... I don't think they give up Neesmith, Pritchard, or Langford. Maybe they give up... I just don't think they'd want. You can't even trade Cornette. Here, we'll throw in like a second round pick. I mean, you could probably maybe add a first round pick. If the Celtics want to get really crazy, give them 3 first round picks for Jeremy Grant. I don't know if that's really what they do, but this is probably what the layout would look like. So let's try that. They accept it. So there goes Kemba Walker. So that's huge. You look at Jeremy Grant, he's only making 20 million. Kemba was making 36. So that's an instant salary cap relief. So now you look at these contracts, they're looking pretty favorable. So you're having the superstar that is Jason Tatum, he's only making 28 million. Compared to Kemba's 36 last year, that's 8 million less. Jaylen Brown's only making $24.6 million. Jeremy Grant's only making 20. And now you look at all the flexibility down here outside of Marcus Smart, obviously. I mean, he's expendable. I'm probably going to end up trading him. But you look at there's not a lot of money outside of those top guys. So honestly, we're probably just going to skip the NBA draft, maybe trade this pick cuz I really don't even want to trade it. We'll trade it for that or even draft anyone. Let's just go to rookie signings. Obviously, we're not going to have any rookies. So here we are, team and player options. We're obviously accepting all these 3. I don't want to hear the slander for Romeo, Grant, and Rob. Especially fucking Grant. Everyone slanders Grant. Leave Grant alone. Qualifying offers. Yeah, I didn't think we had any. And now we come to free agency. So my biggest thing, okay, and he is gone. I was going to... No, he's not. There he is, right there. Lonzo Ball. This is the thing here. Celtics have Evan Fournier. I mean, Semi, we're not signing Semi. We have Fournier. And we have bird rights on Fournier. So we could definitely sign him, re-sign him, and trade him. I don't think there's no world where we fit Kawhi Leonard. But we could do a sign and trade with the Pelicans for Lonzo Ball. And it would probably be like Fournier and Smart for Lonzo. I'd do it IRL. I don't know if it can be done perfectly. I mean, Smart's making the 14 million. I mean, yeah, then if Fournier's making, you're probably gonna have to get up some contracts. Maybe we just sim free agency, see where Lonzo goes, and see if we can try to get him. Just sign Evan Fournier, I guess. We'll sign him to like a 5-year deal. Maybe knock the money down a tiny bit to like 13 million. This is a pretty favorable contract for Evan Fournier. IRL, he's looking for like 20 million. In 2K, this is what he's looking for. I'm not gonna just like spike the price because it's gonna be realistic. This is what we're gonna pay him. It's gonna pay off in the long run because in the grand scheme of things, we're going for Lonzo Ball here. So wherever Lonzo signs, we're gonna try to make a push for him, and then we can pretend it's like a sign and trade. Obviously, there's no sign and trades in 2K. We're just gonna renounce him, Semi. We're gonna renounce Luke Cornett. We have a $16 million trade exception from Kemba Walker. How about that? I totally forgot that would be a thing. So, I mean, we're definitely going to be able to bring in Lonzo. All right, we'll just skip ahead here. Is Lonzo gone? He's still there. He has no offers, really. I mean, theoretically, we're minus 15 million. We need to make up quite a bit of money, but we could just trade these 2 guys and then try to offer Lonzo Ball a contract. What could we get for these 2? I want to keep it realistic too. I'm not going to get Chris Middleton for Marcus Smart and Evan Fournier. Yeah, it's not much. There's not much realistic options here. I mean, obviously Miles Turner would be nice, but I don't know. I don't know if they'd do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sim to player progression. Actually, let's just... Yeah, I'm going to sim to player progression, and we'll see where Lonzo is, try to make a trade for him. Alright, so here's player progression. Tatum's a 92, Brown's a 90, Rob Will's an 82, Thompson's up, everyone's up. That's good. We got a good young team here. Let's find out where Lonzo is. I know what. I don't even know what's going on right here. We're going to try to just go to training camps, and I'll try to trade for him when we get to the start of the season. Pretend it's a sign and trade. It's kind of what we have to do at this point with 2K, because 2K is very limited in my league. We're gonna throw, I guess, untapped potential on probably Rob Will, right? Throw Rob Will, untapped potential. Probably throw untapped potential on Jeremy Grant. Lonzo is with the Grizzlies. Okay. He's on the Grizzlies. He's making 21 million. He only signed a 1-year deal. Can we trade finder him? Like, what are we gonna get? Tatum? Hell nah. Alright, let's go with this. Let's take out these guys. Smart for Lonzo. Celtics with yeah. I mean, I don't think they do this straight up. So I'm gonna take out the trade exception. I'm gonna throw in Fournier. I mean, would the Grizzlies do this? Probably. I don't know why he went to the Grizzlies and not the Pelicans. They'd acquire a little bit more money. So we'll throw in Tillman. He's a little too good. Let's throw in this dude. So we're going to trade Fournier and Smart for Lonzo Ball and this dude that honestly I've never heard of. I'm sorry, Memphis fans, if he's a beast. Where'd he go? IPFU. I don't even know what that stands for. We're going to try to make this happen. I love our current roster and we're a championship contender. I won't mess with it. Lonzo Ball's valuable. What if we threw you... Why do we have Jeff Teague again? What in the world? What if we threw you... Can't really throw him a draft pick, I guess. Second rounder? And another second rounder, maybe. Alright, well, we'll give you a first. If you really don't want to accept this, we'll give you our first round pick for 2022. We're looking to be a championship contender. Yeah, this might be an overpay for Lonzo. I don't care, though. This is how I wanted this rebuild to go. This is how I wanted everything to look. I don't know why this is going like this. We're going to go like that. Is that going to switch them both? It is. All right, so now we have a starting lineup of Lonzo Ball, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jeremy Grant, and Robert Williams. Off the bench, we're going to have Thompson, Pritchard, Nesmith. We're probably going to trade this guy, give these minutes to maybe Grant. I honestly... Oh, we got his brother on the team, too. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna let Grant's on this team. We're probably just gonna trade these two for nothing. Like, whatever we can get. Hopefully, preferably, like, a first-round pick. Holy Jesus. From the Hawks, unprotected for Jeff Teague and this dude. Oh, my goodness. I mean, that's not too realistic, but, I mean, hey, whatever. It's not that big of a deal right now. Alright, so now we have Jay Butler. Now we have Lonzo Ball, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jeremy Grant, Rob Will. Here we are. So we're going to cut down these minutes a tiny bit just so I can give some more minutes to Lonzo, Jeremy Grant. You know what? Maybe we should just run... Do we really need Grant? I guess, like, give him a little bit less. Thompson can take a little bit of a hit here. Go like this, 34. Bring that up. Alright. That looks a little bit better. Obviously, this is gonna be Tatum. This is gonna be Brown. We'll make the third scoring option Jeremy Grant. Then the system we want to run is probably gonna be defense. I'm honestly surprised Jeremy Grant is as low as he is right here, because Jeremy Grant made his mark and made a name for himself by playing good defense. 69 perimeter defense, 70 interior, like, I guess 67 block. I don't know, dude. I feel like this is kind of cap. Jeremy Grant is a way better defender than this is giving him props for. Watch him have no defense. He only has bronze pogo stick. Jeremy Grant was a pretty good defender on those Thunder teams. Maybe I'm missing something? This is the same Jeremy Grant. He was a good defender on Denver too. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. But that's kind of surprising. Is there a system? Yeah, balanced. No, I want to run defense, though, because that's the whole point of this team. Look at this defensive team. You have Lonzo Ball, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams, Jeremy Grant. I think this team could really make its mark on the league. We're going to see, though. I'm going to send the season, and we'll see where they end up. All right, and here we are. James Harden won the MVP. Obviously, our conference rank is 7th. It's an underperforming season right here. I'm gonna have to look at the stats, see what went wrong. Evan Mobley wins Rookie of the Year. Cade Cunningham's Sixth Man of the Year. So who's he backing up? Is it Shea? Why is he coming off the bench? That's an L for him to come off the bench. We'll take him. John Isaac is a depoy. Trae Young wins Most Improved. He averaged 30, but I mean, I guess he went up. I mean, is that really enough to win Most Improved? I don't know, I guess. Holy Jesus, he shot almost 45% from three. That's kind of crazy. I guess that is kind of. I mean, look at the improvement. Steve Nash wins Coach of the Year. Any Celtics on these teams? None. Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum. There he is. He averaged 27 points. It's going to be interesting to see what really went wrong with this team. I should be able to point it out. All defensive? No one? No one. Okay. My wild guess is going to be the defense went wrong. Because 2K is kind of shit. So here we have Tatum averaged 27, Brown 23.2, Grant averaged just a tad over 19, Lonzo averaged 13 and 8, almost 2 steals a game. That's solid. What do you shoot from three? 38% from three. That's not horrible. Jeremy Grant only shot 32% from three. What is his three-pointer in this game? Three-pointer's an 83, and he's shooting 32%? I don't know, man. I feel like 2K's hating on Jeremy Grant here. His three's an 83, and he's shooting 32%. Lonzo's three is it's an 87, I guess. I don't know. I feel like 83 three ball, you should be hitting at a higher clip than 32%. Thompson did as usual. Rob Will averaged 7 and 10. How many blocks? 1.4 blocks. Let's look at the team stats and really see, where are they? What went on here? So points per game, we were 8th. That's not horrible. Points allowed per game, we were 16th. That's pretty terrible. For a defensive team that I've built, that's a pretty terrible number. Well, I mean, theoretically, I guess we were, so the flip side of that, so we were 14th in defense or whatever. We can view the per 100, so defensive rating, we were, 18th in defensive rating. That's just horrible, honestly, for this team. This team should have been way better. I mean, we were just a middle of the pack team, pretty much. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I don't know how Grant Williams performed. How did he perform? I just threw him out there. I mean, he averaged pretty good numbers per 36, but he shot 44% from three. It doesn't look like he had a horrible time. I mean, a bunch of duds in there. So we're just going to take him out. Neesmith, what does Neesmith do? Neesmith is playing solid. Wow, he is playing solid as hell. Okay. Neesmith, you can get some more minutes here. Why is Romeo Langford up there? Like, what does 2K do with this shit? Why is this all, like, mumbo-jumbled? Like, what is going on? But yeah, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna take down Romeo's minutes, probably. Just because, like, again, he's more of, like, a defensive player, so I guess 2K doesn't... I mean, I know that. 2K just sucks. I'll put these guys up to 18. Give Thompson 20. We gotta give Rob Will and these guys some more minutes, because we're gonna need these guys to carry us throughout the playoffs. I mean, that's pretty much it right here. Is going to be our 8. You get a backup point guard, backup center, backup wing. That's going to be our lineup. See what we can do. Who are we playing in the first round? We're playing the Atlanta Hawks. Apparently Trae Young was just, next level type shit. And we do beat the Hawks. Okay, so this is kind of telling me that maybe I should have played these guys even more. Yeah, look at Tatum. What's Tatum averaging? In the playoffs, Tatum's averaging 34 points in the playoffs. Brown's averaging 21. Lonzo's averaging 12 and 10. Grant's averaging... There we go, dude. All right, 28% from three. How is that realistic? How is he shooting 28% from three? Like, let's look at these recent games. 2 of 8, 1 of 5, 3 of 5, 1 of 7. He has an 83 three ball. I don't understand that. I don't. That's what's holding this team back. We beat the Heat. Tatum again, probably, right? Yeah, look at these games. Holy jeez. Jeremy Grant, yada yada yada. So now we're going against the Chicago Bulls. We should be able to beat this Bulls team. Let's see who's on this team. We have D'Lo's on the team now. Damn, what happened to Zach LaVine? They must have traded Zach LaVine for D'Angelo Russell. But like, dude, look at these matchups, bro. We should be able to beat this team. We should be, look at Jaylen Brown. Like, we should be able to beat this team. We have ultimate defense. Jason Tatum. Patrick Williams is a good defender. He's not going to give you too much offensively against Tatum. Let's see. And we beat them in 7. Jalen had 27, 25 and 10. Decent. All right, now we're playing the Nuggets. Is this going to be a successful rebuild? Honestly, I'm shocked. We're the 7th seed in the finals. Let's sim the round, and we lose in 7 to the frickin' Nuggets. Jokic averaged 34, 10, and 8 on 40% from 3. What happened in Game 7? Tatum showed up. Grant showed up. He shot 3 of 11 from 3. Dude, this is what's holding this team back, is that this dude is shooting 30. I guess he did up it. I guess that's not too terrible now. But, I mean, still, dude. 2K's just cheesing on this man. Brown had kind of he only took 10 shots. It's kind of tough. Yeah, I mean, we lose in 7 to the Nuggets. Everyone kind of played good. Bulls cheat code in 2K. They have Josh Hart. I guess that wasn't a horrible rebuild. I mean, at the end of the day, we did make the finals. It's kind of what I set out for. But yeah, man. I guess we had a pretty good rebuild here. This is honestly IRL. This team would be legit. When you have Tatum, Brown, Grant, Ball, and then Robert Williams in the middle, that's an elite defensive team. No matter how you crack it up, that's an elite defensive team, possibly top 5. Honestly, I would think top 5. And it's young. It's young. You look at the ages, 24, 25. I think these are actually an extra age because this is next year. But I guess this would be at the end of the year next year. So Tatum's 24, Brown's 25, Grant's 28, Ball's 24. You look at the youth on this team outside of Thompson, dude, and this dude's brother. But yeah, so I mean, that was a pretty successful rebuild, I'd say. That would probably be my perfect rebuild as of June 3rd. Things could change when rumors come about. Like if Kawhi wants out, forget about it. We're getting Kawhi now. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so maybe I'll do some more rebuilds. That was kind of fun.